All right. Not a lot of time for extras. Luckily, I checked the time. I don't even know if that one got cut off. I pray none of you get this funky ass cold. Word of truth, JD Nija. I'm going to finish this. Welcome to my channel. I'm in Bolsa Chica in Huntington Beach, California. World famous Huntington Beach. Surf City. What a difference between... Fucking devil, man. Family, thanks for your prayers. You hear that? Listen. It's like a devil got in me. I'm not joking. It's... All right, so we were talking about what it means to this tabernacle of David. I was going to try and go into some other stuff about why these black Hebrew Israelites, sorry if I have my eyes closed and I'm just talking, I'm light sensitive, I'm a lot of that. Damn. I think the most irritating part of this sickness is it's like having a toothache. You can put up with it for a while, and then you come to the point where you're like, I can't take it anymore. I got to go to the dentist or whatever. I went to the doctor. He checked me out. It's like my lungs aren't filling up, but they're not clearing up either. My head, I'm not completely running out, but it won't stop running. My head doesn't hurt all the time, but sometimes it really hurts. Headache. It's a round robin of FU. And that's what's starting to drive me crazy is it makes you think that it's never going to go away. It's like, is this in my body to stay? And I think that's part of what this designed homemade stirred up pot of viral bullshit is. It was designed by devils to create hell in the tabernacle. There's devils in among us, and they're inside our body now. Whether you took it as a injection or it just jumped on you because of the way the world is, who knows? But it seems like when we think of being possessed, our tabernacle, our home, our place where we live, our body, they've come into the tabernacle, and some of us have invited them in, and some of us are getting slaughtered for trying to keep them out. But they're inside the walls of they're in the home, they're in the temple now. They've come in. And that's how I feel. I feel like I've been invaded by the devils of dis-ease. The devils of dis-ease. So Slakia, if I'm like, but that's where I'm at. So we're talking about this tabernacle. It's another example of the tabernacle when he told Moses to tell the people to build it. The Israelites built the earth with the Lord. That's why if anyone tells you that we're not co-creators, they're probably a devil. They don't understand that that's why we were chosen. We were chosen to minister unto the Lord. The Israelites were a chosen people, and we didn't always listen. We were bad employees. We didn't listen. We didn't shore up the outside of the building. Shit got in. Some of us were inside and fought from within. Korah and these ones that tried to overtake Moses. It's the same theme over and over again. There's evil within, there's evil without. And that's where people have it all mixed up. They think, oh, the evil within is different from the evil without. I have my own evil I need to deal with, and I got to watch out for the evil without. Basically, when we came out of Egypt, we weren't. That was the beginning of the long story of how's the Lord going to handle us? How's he going to make the story play out so that we come back to him? Are we going to be able to get into the book and understand what he was trying to tell us? Or are we going to listen to the prophets? Are we going to listen to the priests? Are we going to read the book ourselves? Are we going to hear the man speak and then hear the man speak and affirm what the man is speaking to you? Or are we going to deny? Are we going to run? Are we going to hide? Are we going to put up bulwarks against the man of the Lord? And part of the reason prophets were set up to do what they do is to snare these idiots, these prideful, rebellious people that can't believe that someone else might be hearing from the Lord in a way that they're not. They want to be the one. They want to be, and that's what happened with GMS and these black Hebrew Israelites. The Lord set their ass up, gave them a lot of pride and let them get rolling and let them think all these things, and now he's pulling the rug out from under them. And it on one hand it's funny and haha, that's what you get, you dicks. But on the other hand, it's sad because it shows how pride can really mess you up when it comes to the Lord. So the mercy seat, we're still talking about the way the tabernacle was built, what it's built on, why it was built, the pattern. We're talking about the pattern, not the prediction fulfillment. We're talking about the pattern. What's the pattern of the Bible? The pattern is the Lord is trying to get us to come back to him. And there's a lot of story that's not easily understood. You need the Holy Spirit. You need a man of the Lord to help you understand. Unless you're already Moses, you already are Aaron, you're already Adonijah or one of the sons of David, Solomon. Are you Solomon yourself? Probably not. And so that's where you need these Isaiahs and Jeremiahs and Hoseas, and the prophecy is to show you the pattern. What's the pattern? You can run, but you can't hide. There's no place to hide. We're in an enclosed system. There's no place to hide. There's no place to run to. That's part of the pattern. That's what he's saying. And thou shalt put into the ark the testimony which I shall give thee. And so in this enclosed space, he's saying to Moses, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you a testimony. And as the dispensation of time went on, he told it to Abraham, he told it to Isaac, he told it to Jacob, he told it to Benjamin, he told it to Joseph, he told it to Israel. He speaks to Israel. So the mercy seat, the place of judgment, is this mercy seat. This is the earth. We're in the place of judgment. This is where we sit. This is where we reside. This is our home. This is the Lord's footstool. You shall make me a mercy seat of pure gold, 2 cubits and a half shall be the length, and a cubit and a half the breadth. It's equidistant. Lord likes things balanced. It's balanced. And you shall make 2 cherubims of gold, beaten work shalt thou make them in the 2 ends of the mercy seat. And make 1 cherub on one end, and the other cherub on the other end. Even of the mercy seat you shall make the cherubims on the 2 ends thereof. 2 on each end. There's 4 angels. And the cherubim shall stretch forth their wings. If you look at the cherubims on the mercy seat, they have extra wings, I think it is. They have 2 to cover their feet and 2 to cover their face. 2 to overshadow the mercy seat. And the cherubim shall stretch forth their wings on high, covering the mercy seat with their wings, and their faces shall look one to another. Towards the mercy seat shall the faces of the cherubims be. So they bow down, and when they bow down, their wings touch the wings of the other cherubim. That's the firmament. So when we think of the end days, when he lets the winds come and it sets these 4 angels on the 4 corners loose, he's talking about the earth itself. The earth itself is going to start fucking us up, and that's what we see. It's going to shake. It's going to rain. I've never seen anything like it over here this year. The 144,000 must be sealed. The angels have been let loose. Turkey falling down. You think you've seen anything yet? This is the beginning of sorrows, people. It's just about over. I pulled into the beach today. We have not seen this beach get this torn up, and I've never seen it in my whole life. I've been alive 60 years. The consistency of the sand moving around, the sand is just everywhere. The end of the beach still isn't open. Every time they start cleaning it up, another storm comes through and just ruins everything. It's biblical, people. So anyway, I don't have a lot of energy left. The thrust of today's message is that the Lord is tearing asunder everything. My tabernacle itself, it's just like the outside here. The rain and the wind has torn up the beach. I feel the same way in my body. My body feels like it's been torn up. So not only are the people of the Lord feeling it, where it's manifesting, and we're fighting against this onslaught. And as an Israelite, I know what I've done. I've rode with a very bunch of wicked people that should have known better. And my judgment's probably coming. Part of the reason I do these messages probably is because I have no choice. The Lord's going to make me do what he's going to make me do. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time now. Right now I feel like, what is it? He's bringing confusion onto me. He's bringing pain of spirit, pain of body, weakness. He's showing me that I'm going to have to be something else. And all that. I don't want to say wickedness, because it's not all wickedness. It's partially his lack of understanding. He's like, wait till you understand everything. Then see how ashamed you are. When I bring back the remembrance of who you really are and who you could have been and who you might have been if you would have just listened. It's brutal. That's where I feel like I'm at now. It's like, it's time to, I thought I was taking shots before. He's like, shh, that was just a warm up. You think your judgment is over, JD Nija? So, let's finish this off, and then I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully I'll feel better. And you shall put the mercy seat above upon the ark, and in the ark you shall put the testimony that thou shall give thee. So, it's in all of us. It's in the earth. This is the testimony that he gave Moses. This is the same testimony. It's in all the earth. It's here. If you can understand it. If not, you will understand it. He will make you see it. It's coming. The whole world is going to bow to the reality that we ain't fucking flying through space, man. And there, verse 22, Exodus 25, and there I will meet with thee, and I will commune with thee above the mercy seat, from between the two cherubims which are upon the ark of the testimony, of all things which I will give thee in commandment unto the children of Israel. Do you understand what he's saying? You're gonna hear me one way or another. There's no place to run. There's no place to hide. You can't go anywhere. I've got you trapped in this place. And I'm gonna have mercy on you, you dummies. I will commune with thee. What's it say about commune? And then we'll get out of here. I will speak. I have 5 more minutes. I will commune with thee. I will speak with you. So, if you're actually Israel, if you're of the first fruits, if you're of that remnant, when he says he's going to speak with you, It doesn't mean it's going to be all nice words. It's not going to be all things that you want to hear. It's not going to be, it's okay, it's going to be all right all the time. And that's why when it says if the prophet comes speaking peaceful things, you know that prophet is talking nonsense, because he didn't come to bring peace. The Son of God is coming back with a sword. And so this communing, this networking, what do you call it? This fellowship that we have with our Creator, for Israel, the chosen, the remnant. It's a scolding. It's a scolding. That's why I always say, elect for what? Chosen for what? Chosen to be an example and to speak a truth that the world hasn't heard in a long time, and that many have never heard. Some of them are the lucky ones. This is like being the boss, being the servant, the head servant. It's like being the head servant and your Lord comes back and everything's all screwed up. Everything's a mess. You let everyone run wild and everything went shitty, kind of like when Moses came down and Aaron had let the Israelites create that golden calf, and they were all dancing around, and it was all fun and games, and they forgot who they were. They forgot what they were supposed to be doing, what they were there for. And that's where we're at right now. It's the children of God, the Israelites are coming down out of the mountain, and they've got the pattern. They got the pattern and the prescription, but everyone's dancing to a different drummer. And we're pissed, we're tired, we're angry, we get to feel like Moses felt when he came down. Fucking, what? What's going on here? So there's that. I hope you understand. Building this home, we can't do it. We can't do it alone. And all I can do is say it will get built. Know that there's a pattern and there's a template, there's a design. And the goal for us at this point is to give into that will of the Lord and say, whatever you need, Lord, I give it all to you. So that when the time comes, part of you will be part of that temple, that home. You'll be part of the home. You'll be You'll be in that rest. Come into my rest. Come into my understanding. Come into my help build with me. JD Niger, Word of Truth. Thanks for being here, family. Doing my best to help you understand some really hard to understand things. Yeah. I'm not going to give up. He's not going to let me give up, so there's nothing left for me to do except keep talking, keep reading, keep listening to him. He's got me on a short leash. So thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. I appreciate all of you. If you like Bible teaching from a Israelite perspective with a new covenant covering, join us. We're taking this walk together. It's a bumpy road, but it sure feels good to us. I'm out.